Hey everyone, welcome back to Cash and Calling. Thank y'all so much for tuning in to another weekly cash stuffing video. So this week we're cash stuffing for November paycheck number 3. Y'all, November is almost coming to an end. I'm gonna introduce myself in case you are new here. So my name is Brittany. Welcome back. Over here, we do cash stuffing, budget with me's, debt payoff journey. I am a cash budgeter. I have been a cash budgeter for about 4 or 5 years now, but I really feel like I've got serious within the last 2 years. We have paid off over $45,000 in debt. We are still in debt, y'all. We have over $200,000 of debt currently. Our debt includes our mortgage, student loans, multiple medical bills, and a car loan. So I'm married. We have 4 children. We have 2 boys, 2 girls, and I work full time as a nurse practitioner. I recently picked up a second job to help us out with our financial goals, and it's been going really well. I'm just trying not to burn myself out. And that's easy to do if you work in healthcare or any other job. I feel like you can work too much, and that's not a good thing either. Although we want to be in a season of grinding, we don't want to burn ourselves out. So if you're listening to this and you feel like you're in a period or a stage of your life of burnout, just take it slow, y'all. It's okay to slow down. We're about to end 2025. We're going into 2026, and let's make 2026 great without getting all the burnout. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's get this money counted. I am excited as always because I'm thankful we were able to take this money out. Y'all, this money is after all bills have been paid. I do not cash stuff any bills. I feel like if I were to cash stuff bills, it would be like a month ahead situation. I don't see myself cash stuffing our bills and we still have to take it back to the bank to pay for the month. So at some point, I do want to get a month ahead on our bills. And some bills we are a month ahead on, like our electric bill, our utility bill. We're already a month ahead on those. So things like our subscriptions, we're trying to get on an annual subscription for those. So once we get on a annual subscription, we'll be more than a month ahead on those. The only thing left is our mortgage. We can stuff that, and our phone bill, which we need to switch over to Mint Mobile. But it's some things we can get a month ahead on. So once we really decide, okay, it's time to do that, we'll pivot. But right now we're in such a debt payoff season that it doesn't make sense for us to pivot right now. So we're going to go ahead and get started, y'all. I'm going to stuff my wallet first. So I didn't have any left over in my wallet. I feel like I kind of went overboard last week and spent too much. I'm gonna do 2 20s and a 10. Usually I would do 5 10s, y'all, but I don't have a lot of change this week. I did not go to the bank. I just went to the ATM and I made change with money I already had at home. So it's a little different this week. So that's it for my wallet. I got $50. My husband has already gotten his spending money out. So we're working with, I don't think I told y'all, but we're working with $680 this week. And so my husband has already got his money out. So it was a little more than that, but 680 is what's going in the envelopes today. All right, y'all, we're going to move on to our kids binder. All right. So our kids binder got depleted last week, and y'all, we had to double buy diapers and wipes as well. So we had over $75 last week, but that is definitely gone now. So we don't have as much. So diapers and wipes. Let's see what we're putting in there this week. Diapers and wipes is getting $50. So we're trying to stack it back up some. It only has $2 left out of all the money we put in last week. So hopefully that'll last the girls for a while. We're still working on potty training. I have taken y'all's suggestions and we're implementing those things. So hopefully the tide is turning and at least one of the babies, the oldest baby, the 3-year-old Yara, at least hopefully she can get potty trained soon. So 20, 40, 51, and $52 in diapers and wipes. And they do go to the potty, so they'll pee pee in the potty. We're just really working on poo pooing in the potty and going consistently. So girls is getting $15 this week. And we really need to buff this up because we want to do the Starry Nights, which is like a light drive-through. And so we need to get this together. So we have 10, 15, and 20. All right. Hair products is getting $5 this week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So hair products has 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Teacher gifts is getting 5. Teacher gifts has 20, 30, 35. And we need to think about what we're going to be getting their teachers, because I do want to go ahead and get them a Christmas gift. So I think Black Friday would be a great time to do that. So I just haven't looked, but we'll definitely be getting them something. It might be a gift card. I'm not sure. Sports is not getting anything. Clothing is getting $20. So clothing has 20, 40, and 60. All right. This is Micah, our son. He is getting some haircut money, which is just going to be $5 this week. He did get a haircut last week. So this is starting back over. So he has 5, 6, 7, 8. His haircut is $15. So once next week we should be fully funded, then it'll be time for him to get his haircut again. So spending for Micah is $15. So he's getting a 10 and a 5. And I think what I'm going to do is exchange this for a 20. I'm going to just cash this out for a 20 because I'm kind of low on the other denominations and I have a lot of 20s. It's another 20 back here, y'all. All right, let's count again. 20, 40, 60, 81, 50, 70, 90, 210, 230, 1, 2, and 3. 233. All right, y'all. That's it for our kids binder. All right, y'all. So we're going to move on to our variable / low priority binder. So eating out, y'all, is going to get a little more this week. We're going to do $100. So our plan is to do a family dinner. So I really want to spend time with my hubby, the kids, and make it a family affair. So that's what I'm all about in this season. Not really doing a whole lot, y'all. I am oh my gosh, I'm so past this stage of life. I don't know. I'm not trying to be old lady gang, but y'all, I'm just not doing too much. chill. I'm on my chill vibe. So yeah, not doing much, just spending time with my little family. All right, so toiletries is getting 25. Y'all, we do need to stock up on paper towel. So that has 25. Yeah, we need to stock up on paper towel and might as well stock up on tissue as well. Miscellaneous is getting 20 just in case we need it this week. We got a lot going on. Gas is getting 75, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75. I do have to do my PRN job one day this week, which is Monday. So I have 3 people on my schedule. I've already called them to try to confirm because I like to do that because I don't want to waste gas or anything going and they're not going to be there or not going to complete the visit. So one person confirmed, the other 2 did not. So I'm going to try to reach back out, but if they don't confirm, then y'all, I just can't see myself doing it. Back to the bank is $10. While I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and put that in my wallet because if I don't, y'all, it'll be sitting in there next week as well. And we don't want that. I want to get it back to the bank if that's where it's supposed to go. All right, so that's back in my wallet. All right, let's move on. So lawn care, I'm going to go ahead and put $10 in there. So we will be ready for the next time they come. So we have 10, 20, 25. I'm going to swap these 2 10s out for a 20 and just go ahead and get that condensed. I've been really good about condensing these envelopes. I just kind of condense every week. I don't record it, but I do go ahead and thin out the envelopes because I do not want them to bust open. So Blessing Bank is getting $5. So it has a total of 10, 15, 16, and 17. Do any of y'all volunteer at like a homeless shelter or wherever they like hand out the turkey, serve food during the holidays? Do any of you do that? If you do, let me know. Let me know how it is. I do want to do something like that with my oldest son. The girls probably can't do that right now, but at least with our older son, Boo Bucks is getting $10 and it has $10 because we did go on a date. We went on a night date. We are date day type of people, but we went on a night date and it was really fun, y'all. I feel like we reconnected and it felt good to like reconnect. You know, life can be so busy and you can be doing so many different things that neglect your relationships. And when you feel like that, y'all, it's time to slow down and really pour back into your relationship. All right, so we have 20, 40, 50, and 55 in ministry. Yeah, when it gets like that, y'all, it's okay to slow down and put some of this other stuff down because, y'all, especially if you're married, if you're preparing for marriage, you need to listen to this too. But especially if you're married, y'all, and you have small children, they're watching you, and we want marriages to succeed over here, okay? So we bind anything that is trying to come against marriages. Like, it's that serious, y'all, because it's so much, whether it's temptation or finances or just whatever discontentment is trying to come and kill marriages. So we need to be really, watchful against that. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105 for oil change. I'm going to swap these 2 10s out for a 20. All right. All right. Car tags is getting $10. So it has 20 and 30. I still have not checked to see how much my car tags will be next year, but I'll do it at some point. Buffer is getting $5. So Buffer has 50, 70, 75, 80, 1, 2, and 3. $83. And this is if we go negative in our account, which has happened. Recently it happened about 3 weeks ago. We went negative, and that's okay. It's okay. Random is getting $5. So random has 20, 25, and 30. Okay, that is it for this binder. All right, so that's it, y'all, for this one. We're going to go on to our high priority binder. All right, so let's see what we got here. Y'all, I am looking forward to a new setup in the new year. I'm not going to make any new envelopes. I'm just kind of switch everything around, like change the envelopes and binders out just for a fresh start for 2026. So I look forward to doing that. Home upkeep, we're going to put 25 in here. Y'all know we are still on the hunt for a microwave. Hopefully we can get that during Black Friday. So we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80, 85, and 90. So 290 so far. Car care coins, we're going to put 15 in car care coins. We're trying to build this back up. It has surely been depleted. All right. So we have 50, 70, 80, 85. Y'all, I remember when I started my first video, cash stuffing video. Y'all can go back and watch. I think it's still up. But y'all, I could not count the 50s and 20s together. It was a struggle. So Blink is fully funded. I just need to go ahead and purchase the subscription. So I'm going to move on from here. Prime is getting $55 today. So let's see how far we got left on this. I think the goal to get it fully funded is 150, if I'm not mistaken. I'll look at the tracker in just a minute. But we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 40, 45, and 50. Shut your mouth. Let me see. 150 to get it fully funded. Y'all, I did not plan this. I just kind of, honestly, this video, I'm just winging it. I didn't do much cash planning at all. I didn't go through my envelopes, see what I needed like I would normally do. So y'all, is this really fully funded? Let's see. Let's count it again. Let me take that 50 out because that still trips me up some. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95, 100, 150, y'all. So Prime is fully funded. OMG. So Blink and Prime are fully funded, y'all. Fully funded. Do you hear me? God is so good. God is so amazing. So annual subscriptions, I'm gonna go ahead and stuff this because I need to start stuffing Epidemic Sounds. Now that Prime and Blink are fully funded, I'm just going to merge everything into this envelope. So this envelope will cover Prime, Blink, Canva, CapCut, what else? Everything, all the subscriptions. I'm going to make a tracker for it going into the new year. And the goal, I think it's going to be around $700. I think I calculated it before, and everything combined is $700, with the most expensive being Prime and CapCut. CapCut is, that subscription is really expensive for annual. So yeah, OMG, y'all, OMG, truly is a blessing. So Sam's Club this week is gonna get 25. Yeah, I am hoping we're bringing the to-go plates. So we're going over my husband's family's house. So my in-laws, they're super sweet. They cook a lot of food, y'all. And I'm talking about a lot of food. So we are going to Sam's to buy the to-go plates, and we're bringing sodas as well. I'm not sure if they need anything else. We'll see. But the whole point was, I am hoping that we have plenty of food that we can bring back home in those to-go plates, because y'all, that's gonna carry us through the week prayerfully. And I saw like a little thing on TikTok where they showed a video of people eating off Thanksgiving food. It was like a joke or whatever throughout the week, and they were just getting sick of it. Y'all, I can eat off Thanksgiving food for a good 2-3 days. I won't get tired of it. The soul food is chef's kiss. Like, seriously, I love soul food. 20, 30, 35, 40, 45 for Sam's. And that those items that I have to purchase for Thanksgiving will not come out of here. We actually have a Thanksgiving envelope. This money is just saving up for our monthly Sam's trip. So we've already taken one for November. So December will be our next one. So we'll try to beef that up between now and the time we go. Garden, I think I'm putting something in here. Yeah, I'm putting $5 in here, even if it's for next year, because y'all, I've been super lazy and haven't done much in my flower garden. 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. So this might be rolling into the spring, which if it is, that's fine. I'm gonna just keep putting money in here. That way we do need a new water hose and some other things around the yard. So hopefully we'll have a good stash by the time spring rolls around. CashandCalling is getting $10 this week. So let's see what we're going to do. I guess that it's going to be good. Yeah. So 20, 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5. $55 in CashandCalling. All right, just in case it's not getting anything. So that's it for our high priority binder. Let's go ahead and stuff our Christmas binder. All right, y'all. So this is our Christmas slash vacation slash birthday binder. We got some of everything in here, y'all. So for birthday, I am not stuffing anything. Yeah, I'm not stuffing anything in here for Nori. All right. For celebrate it all, we're going to do 20. This is for Thanksgiving. So we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10 and 20, which we are over our goal. So after Thanksgiving was done, which is this is the Thanksgiving tracker, so it's complete now. We'll just roll that money into the next holiday, which will be for us Valentine's Day, because Christmas is a separate thing. So Christmas totally separate from the other holidays. So if anything is left over, which we're assuming it will be, y'all, because all we have to get is the drinks and the to go plates, and I'm gonna cook something for at home. So I don't think we're gonna spend this whole amount. So for at home, I might get a ham, and my mom, I think, is cooking greens, and I'll cook some mac and cheese, maybe some chicken, some other things that we'll throw together, but it shouldn't be that much. So I think we're going to have rollover to roll into Valentine's Day. If you haven't already, check out my Ko-fi shop. I have some freebies in there, and I just dropped some Valentine's Day saving challenge freebies. So check those out, totally free. And let me know what y'all think. If you have a moment as well, I would truly appreciate it. So Christmas, we're going to stuff $50 in Christmas, and I'm going to just put it for now into miscellaneous. We're going to start shopping on Black Friday, y'all. 20, 40, 45, and 50. So I'm just sticking this in here. I'm not going to count it only because this is not the category that all of this is going into. So I have to separate it at some point. And I guess that needs to be soon since we plan on shopping on Friday. Y'all, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left that I need to figure out where it goes. I think I know where it goes, y'all. For my girls' hair products, I only put 5 in there and it was supposed to be 10. So I'm pretty sure that's where this leftover $5 go. That's what I get for not cash planning and not figuring all this out beforehand, but that is okay. So that's it for our everything binder, travel, holiday, birthday. That's it for this one. All right, y'all. So this concludes the video. I pray that you enjoyed it and enjoyed chit-chatting with me. I always enjoy you guys. Leave me a comment. Let me know that you were here down below. And thank y'all so much for watching this video. I pray that you will consider subscribing. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.